Welcome everyone. I am your favorite physics teacher, TSR, a teacher by choice, not by chance. Today I am here to talk about a very important career path. This you may take it as a backup plan if you are preparing for engineering or medical. Then this video is for you. If you are looking to study from the top-notch scientists of India, scientists from IISc Bangalore, professors from IIT Mumbai, scientists, those who are actively pursuing their research in the prestigious institutes of India like ISRO, DRDO, BARC, Department of Atomic Energy, then this video is for you. If you want to pursue your career in being a scientist, you enjoy doing research and development, then this video is for you. If finances have become a hurdle for you in your pursuit of career, then this video is for you because today we are going to talk of such a college where the annual fees is around 17,000 rupees, whereas the scholarships and grants per year it's going to be around 80,000 rupees. That means it is 63,000 rupees per annum. You can save it in your savings bank account, right? So without much delay, let's start. So the college which I am going to talk about, it is NISER and UMDAECEBS. NISER means National Institute for Science Education and Research, and UMDAECEBS means it stands for University of Mumbai Department of Atomic Energy, Center for Excellence in Basic Sciences. So in this small talk, I will be going forward in this sequence. First, I will be talking about NISER and about SEPs. Then I will talk about the entrance exam through which you can take, you can enter these colleges, you can take admission into these colleges. That is a NEST, National Entrance Screening Test 2026, which it is going to be there in the following year. It is going to be there on June 6th. We will talk about that exam. Then I will talk about the benefits which you get while you study in this college. After that, we will see about eligibility. The exam highlights the question paper pattern and the method used to prepare the merit list. And after that, we will talk about the exam centers. So let's proceed. Before that, I would request you to be open-minded and to be updated with the latest rules and regulations concerning these topics. Because if you are keeping track of all these details, these rules have changed over the years. In 2023 or 2024, 2025, the eligibility criteria was something different. The question paper pattern was something different. The way of preparing merit list was something different. So today in this video, I will be focusing on the updated versions of these rules. So if you are carrying those thoughts, if you are carrying those thoughts from previous years, then please be updated. It should not become an hurdle for you. So let's move forward. So first let's talk about NISER and UMDAE CEBS. So as I've already mentioned, this NISER, National Institute of Science Education and Research, as well as this University of Mumbai Department of Atomic Energy and Center for Excellence in Basic Sciences. These are the two autonomous institutes. They are under Department of Atomic Energy. They are established around the year 2007-8. This NISER campus, it is located near Khordha Road railway station in Odisha, and the CEPS, Center for Excellence in Basic Sciences, that college physically it is located inside the Vidyanagari campus of University of Mumbai. But actually, these institutes are they are part and parcel of Department of Atomic Energy of Government of India. Of course, those who graduate from NISER, they will be awarded their degrees from HBNI, Homi Bhabha National Institute, and those who graduate complete their graduation from SEFs, they will be awarded degrees from University of Mumbai. So, although physically they are located outside of BARC or outside of HBNI, They are autonomous organizations under Department of Atomic Energy. The purpose behind establishing these organizations was to capture bright minds, those cream students, those who generally pursue, they don't see this career path in research and development, and those who generally pursue engineering and medicine. Actually, as much as we require engineers and doctors for our country, we also require scientists. We also require professors. We also require people, those who would lead industry in research positions. For a country's development, these positions are as much essential as doctors and engineers. But somehow in India, generally the cream layer of students, generally they follow engineering or medical path. So to capture those young and bright minds, and also to give facility, also to facilitate young minds, to give them facility so that they can inculcate the attitude to pursue research as a path from very young age, to provide them that culture, to provide them that facility. These colleges were established by Department of Atomic Energy. So of course there are scholarships and grants to attract, so that these young minds can be persuaded to continue career in research and development in pure sciences. So if you are a student looking for careers to be a scientist, hold key positions, R&D in industry, then this video is for you. So let's proceed. So you might be saying, already these things are written on the screen. Okay, so what do these institutes? They provide research-oriented teaching in basic sciences by faculties of participating scientists, and these institutes are well known for the strong focus on research, good infrastructure, laboratories, hostels, and scholarship support. So they offer flagship 5-year integrated MSc program. After class 12th, students can join here to pursue their integrated BSc and MSc program in pure sciences. By pure sciences, I mean physics, chemistry, mathematics, and biology. And, and the admission to these courses is through NEST. NEST stands for National Entrance Screening Test. So for 2026, these are the important dates. So from 5th January 2026 to 6th April 2026 up to 11:30 p.m. the window is open for registration of the candidates. That means it has already started. So today we are on 11th January. So already 6 days back the registration has started. So I would request students, those who like to keep this NISER as even as a backup plan, even though you might be preparing for NEET and JE, to fill the form. One can download the admit card on 15th May 2026. 15th May, that means around 1 or 2 weeks after NEET exam. So 15th May, the admit cards will be available on the website. So students can log in and download. Nowadays, admit cards are no longer being sent in post to the houses. Gone are those days when admit cards used to be sent through post. So you have to download it from the website. Next, the exam date, it is on 6th June 2026, and the results will be declared by 25th June 2026. The results even may come earlier. The date what we are mentioning here is the latest date. So by 25th June, results will be published, right? Let's go ahead. This is the seat matrix. Hope all of you are able to see it properly. So in the NISER campus, which is there near the Khordha Road railway station, we have around 200 seats, and in the SEPS campus, there are around 57 seats. More details you can see here on the screen, pausing the video. Let's go ahead. What are the benefits? As you have already heard me saying before the start of the video, those students who take admission, they will get annual scholarship of 60,000 through DISA program of DAE, Department of Atomic Energy. It provides scholarship to every student studying in NISER, 60,000 rupees per year. An annual grant of 20,000 for summer internship. In addition to the scholarship, every student receives 20,000 rupees for summer internship. Acha, apart from this, there is Inspired Scholarship of around 80,000 per annum for Inspireship program by DST. Okay, so this is a different scholarship by DST, Department of Science and Technology. Just like we have Department of Atomic Energy, there is another Department of Science and Technology. So by DST, there is Inspire C scholarship. Inspire C stands for Scholarship for Higher Education. Of course, this Inspire Scholarship is meant not only for students studying in NISER, but every student who have shown proved his merit and who is pursuing a career in pure sciences. Whether he is studying inside NISER, whether he is studying in NISER or not, that doesn't matter. One might be studying in some other college, but if he or she has proved his merit and he is continuing education in pure sciences, then for 5 years throughout BSc and MSc, he or she will receive grant or scholarship of 80,000 rupees per year through this program. Okay, those who study in Niger, they become directly eligible for interview to join BARC as a trainee scientist. Generally, what happens? If you want to get a job, first there will be CV selection, and after that there will be written test, and after that there will be interview. But here, those who are studying in NISER, if you are scoring marks more than the threshold marks, as bar feels strict. Of course, this benefit is not for all the students. Secondly, this benefit is for those students who score more than a threshold level as decided by BARC. Then they will be directly called for interview to join as trainee scientist in BARC. Apart from this, graduates of this college can join industry and academia in primarily in research positions to continue R&D. Okay, continuing further, what is the eligibility? So students who want to appear for the next exam, they must have at least 3 out of the following 4 subjects: physics, chemistry, mathematics, bio. That means if you have any 3 subjects out of this physics, chemistry, mathematics and bio in your class 12th, then you are eligible to appear for next. But what if you have all 4 subjects? That's all right. Still you can appear. You are not going to get any extra advantage for that. The students should have passed class 12th in 2024 or 2025 or 2026. That means, as per this rule, every student is eligible to appear for this exam 3 times during his lifetime, as per the present rule. So those students who have passed their class 12th exam in 2024, they can appear the coming test in June 2026. Or those students who have passed class 12th in 2025, they also can appear this next 2026 exam. Or those students who are going to appear for class 12th board exam in February and March, in coming February and March, you are also eligible to fill the form and appear for the test. Of course, when you will be filling the form, so you can leave your 12th mark percentage empty. So when you are filling the form, students have to fill how much marks you have scored in your class 10th and 12th board exam. But those students who are going to appear in 2026 board exam, so you can leave that you can leave that box empty, no problem. So this also means that if a student is presently studying in class 12th, he can appear for 2026 next, he can appear for 2027 next exam, and he can also appear in 2028 next. That means a student can appear 3 times during his lifetime in this exam. Okay, next. So they have more than 60% aggregate marks in class 12th for general candidates. Of course, here aggregate marks means all the 5 subjects, whatever you have taken in your class 12th. Aggregate marks has to be more than 60 percentage. In other exams like in JEE Main, where you appear JEE Main to take admission into NIT, there you require more than 75 percentage, right? But here 60 percentage is enough for general candidates. Of course, if someone belongs to SC, ST, or if someone is a Divyangjan candidate, then even 55% marks sufficient. Okay, the fourth eligibility criteria, there is no age limit. I am so happy to read this eligibility criteria. What is the meaning of this no age limit? Only above 2 points. Only in the second line only I have mentioned that a student can appear only thrice, right? Only those students who have cleared their class 12th exam in 2024 or 2025, or those who are going to appear in 2026 can appear for the test. Then what is the meaning of telling here that there is no age limit? Here the meaning is many times you might have noticed that in the eligibility criteria, sometimes you read it like this: the student must have taken birth in this range 1st January 1995 to 20th October 1999, right? So like that, there is no age limit here. So in those exams, when they mention it like this, I feel so displeased, because just because someone's birth date is happens to be outside those range, someone loses his chance. So it seems like some kind of lottery that when you place such kind of age limits, one student may get three chances, another student may get two chances. So here I am so happy that they haven't placed any such age limit here. The eligibility criteria is so simple that okay, you if you have passed your class 12th exam in 2024 or 2025, or you are going to appear in class 12th exam in 2026, then it's sufficient, you can appear for the exam. Okay, let's go ahead. Key features or highlights of the coming next exam. First, what kind of exam it is going to be? Is it offline or online? Answer: it is going to be an online exam, computer based test. What is going to be the duration of the exam? It is 3 hours. Be careful. Earlier, the exams used to be of 3 hours and 30 minutes. If you are following next exam in the previous years, then you might have noticed that earlier, in the earlier years, these exams used to be of 3 hours and 30 minutes. But be careful, this time it is going to be only of 3 hours. Mind it, it is going to be of 3 hours. Actually, earlier, for students, it was compulsory to appear for all the sections in the question paper: physics, chemistry, mathematics, and bio, which I am going to discuss after a few lines. So earlier in the question paper, there used to be 4 sections: physics, chemistry, mathematics, and biology, and a student was supposed to attempt all 4 sections compulsorily. But this year, no, it is not compulsory to attempt all 4 sections. You can attempt any 3 sections of your choice. Even if you attempt all 4 sections to prepare the merit list, next authorities are only going to take the best 3 scores, the best 3 section scores. But earlier it was compulsory to attempt all the 4 sections. That's why it used to be 3 hours 30 minutes. Whereas now it is only 3 hours only. Okay. What will be the language of the question paper? It will be in both English and Hindi. That means the question paper which you are going to get in exam hall, it will contain questions in both the languages, English and Hindi. But if there is any mismatch in the meaning of the question papers in English and in Hindi, then of course the meaning of English question paper will be given priority. So I would request you to follow the English version of the question paper. Okay, next. What are the different sections in this question paper? Answer: there is going to be 4 sections: physics, chemistry, mathematics, and biology. And in each section, there are going to be 20 questions, and all questions are going to be of single option correct type. Again, be careful. If you are following previous next exams, these rules, this question paper format used to be different. This time, it is there are 20 questions in each section. Earlier, the number used to be different. I am not going to mention all the details of the previous next exam because I don't want to confuse you. When this video ends, after end of this video, you should carry only this information, what is going to help you this year. So there are going to be 20 questions in physics, 20 questions in chemistry, 20 questions in mathematics section, and 20 questions in biology section. All the questions are going to be of single option correct type. So there will be 4 options given to you, but only one option amongst them is correct. Earlier years, there used to be questions of different types: single option correct type, multiple option correct type, but forget about it. Now we are going to only have questions in which only one option will be correct. What is the marking scheme? For every correct answer, you are going to get plus 3 marks. For every wrong answer, you are going to get a minus 1 mark. And if you leave the question unattempted, then you are going to be awarded 0 for that. That means the maximum possible marks, theoretically speaking, which a student can attain, the full marks of this exam is, in physics section, you can have 20 questions into 3 marks is 60 marks. Chemistry section, full marks is, again it is 60 marks. In mathematics also, full marks is going to be 60, and in biology section, full marks is going to be 60. But since you are supposed to attend only 3 sections, even if I attend 4 sections, only the best 3 sections course will be taken. So the merit list will be prepared after calculating marks of students from 180 marks. So in that sense, full marks is going to be 180. 60 into 3 sections, 180 marks. Let's move forward. How the merit list is prepared in this exam. Okay. So if you really want to crack and get a seat in NISER or in SEPS, you must know how the merit list is prepared. Unless you know how the merit list is prepared, how you are going to compete. To win, you must know the rules of the game, right? For example, in cricket, you know who wins the game? Not the one who takes more wickets. It's the one who makes more runs. It may happen that Team A took all the wickets. That means Team B was all out. Team B was all out for, let's say, 230 runs. And Team A in response makes 231 runs. Which team wins? That team who scores more runs, not the team who loses less wickets. For example, Team A, let's say, they make 230 runs with the loss of 2 wickets. Whereas Team B makes, let's say, in response to Team A, Team B makes 231 runs with a loss of 9 wickets. Of course, Team B is going to win, even though they have lost 9 wickets. Because the rule of the game is, the one with even one more run than the other team wins, right? Similarly. So, in next exam, if you want to get a seat, if you want to grab a seat, you must know the rules of the game. So here, I have tried to explain the methodology, the steps followed in preparing the merit list. Although it may take time, I felt it necessary to disclose and to discuss. So let's move forward. So first of all, let's talk about SMAS, section-wise minimum admissible score. Here, you can call it as a cutoff minimum section-wise cutoff score also. Section-wise cutoff score. Let's call it as section-wise cutoff score. So SMAS means section-wise minimum admissible score or section-wise cutoff score. So first of all, after the exam ends, for each section, a cutoff score is calculated. And how that cutoff score is calculated? It's calculated by taking the 20% of average of best 100 scores in each section. For example, let's say in physics, the top 100 scores are 60, 60, 60, 58, 57, 56, 56, somewhat like that. So you take the top 100 scores and then calculate the average. Let's say we found the average and it comes out to be 58, average of the 100 scores, top scores. Let's say it comes out to be 58. Now take its 20%. So 58 into 2500, 58 by 5. How much it comes out to be? So 11.6. That means for physics, the section wise cutoff marks is 11.6. Similarly, you calculate You means, of course, NIST authorities, they calculate the cutoff score, the section wise cutoff score for chemistry, for mathematics, and for biology, right? So this is how the SMAS is calculated. Now, a student has to cross this cutoff mark in any of the three sections. If a student crosses this cutoff marks in at least three sections, three subjects, sections means subjects, then the student is said to be SMAS qualified and he will be considered for the further steps in preparing merit list. Otherwise, name of that student will be dropped from the merit list. Right? What if some student has appeared all the four sections and he has also scored more than the section wise cutoff marks in all the four sections? Then, of course, the three best section scores will be taken to continue further. What if the student has scored, he has appeared in the four sections. In one section, he could not cross the cutoff mark, but in other three sections, he has, got more than the cutoff mark. Then it's okay. He has, he will be considered as SMAS qualified, right? And he will be considered in preparing the merit list. He won't be dropped. What if a student has, appeared in three sections and qualified, he got more than this cutoff mark in all the three sections? Of course, he will be considered for further stages in the merit list preparation. But if someone has not scored more than this cutoff marks, this section wise cutoff marks in three sections, then his name will be dropped, right? So here in this exam, next exam, it matters. The section wise cutoff scores matters. It's not only about the aggregate score, it's also about the section wise cutoff score. Okay, now that we have understood about SMAs, and now that let's say the student has become SMAs qualified, then what? Then the next step is total score. So those students who have become SMAs qualified, their total scores are calculated. What is total score? You just add the scores of those three subjects where they have got more than section wise cutoff marks, right? And then now that the total scores have been calculated, the next step is to convert these scores into percentiles. I'm not going to talk about the percentiles here. Percentile is something different from percentage. So there is a separate video for this. So I will be providing the link to that video in the description of this video. So please refer to that. So the total scores are then converted into percentile, and now the percentile scores will be used for the further steps. Okay, now what is the next step? Next step is about the minimum admissible percentile, MAP. So you can call this as overall cutoff. You can call this as overall cutoff. Just like we had a section-wise cutoff, this is about overall cutoff. So next authorities will decide a minimum aggregate percentile to be called as overall cutoff. And students those who have got more than that marks only will be considered in merit list preparation, and their names only will appear in merit list. For other students, the names won't appear in merit list. Okay, what is that minimum admissible percentile, MAP, or overall cutoff score? This year it has not been mentioned in the brochure. So next authorities will declare it on the day of declaration of result. But from the previous trend we can understand. So this is the previous trend. In 2025, 95 percentile was the cutoff percentile, the map. For of course for the general candidate students. For OBC candidates, the overall cutoff score was 90 percentile, and for SC, ST, and Divyangjan candidates, the overall cutoff score was 75 percentile. Okay, now that the student has become SMAs qualified, his total score has been calculated, it has been converted into percentile, and now that he has scored more than MAP overall cutoff, now his name will come in merit list. So then the merit list is prepared. Now in merit list, sometimes it may happen that two students they are holding the same rank. Then these are the rules for tie breaking. The first rule, these are the rules in preference. First, some of the best of the two SMAS scores. So if two students are having same rank, then their top two best scores will be taken, they will be added and it will be compared. The one who has more, one whose total of top best two scores is more will be given a higher rank. Okay, what if those two scores are also equal? Then the next step, best section score of candidate A and best section score of candidate B will be taken. They will be compared. What if those two scores also happen to be same? Oh, then both the students will be awarded the same rank. What about the total marks in class 12th and total marks in class 10th? So on the day of publication of result, only based on some of the best two SMSs and best section score, rank list will be provided, and if both the candidates have these two scores same, then they will be awarded same rank. But during counseling, when the students have to report at the institute, their class 12th marks will be checked, and the one who has got more marks in class 12th will be given a higher rank during admission process in the college. On the day of publication of result, both will get same rank. What if they get same marks in class 12th also? Then of course their class 10th marks will be checked, and then the tie will be broken. Okay, so this is how the tie is broken. Earlier, the rules for tie breaking used to be slightly different. It was interesting. Earlier, when two students used to have same score or same rank, then the one who used to be younger in age used to be given preference, used to be given a higher rank. That, oh, this student who is younger in age has become equal in score to another candidate who is older in age, like that. But of course now this year that rule doesn't exist. From this year onwards, these are the rules. Going ahead, what is the syllabus of this exam? Same as NCERT class 11 and 12 syllabus. What about the exam centers? So there are over 140 centers all over India. Out of that, there are 31 in Odisha. Application fees. For female candidate, the fees is going to be only 700, and for SC/ST candidates, acha, for female candidates, that means one may be a female candidate of any category, SC, ST, general, OBC, it doesn't matter. For female, the fees is 700 rupees. That's all. For males, those who belong to SC and ST category, the fees is again 700 only. Whereas for males belonging to other categories like unreserved or OBC, the fees is 1400 rupees. So this was about the fees. These are the centers which I have taken snapshot and placed here. Of course, these are the centers in Odisha. For other centers, you can, while filling the form, you can check yourself. There are around 130 centers all over India. So this was all about the NISER exam. Hope I have provided you with valuable information and it is going to help you. Whenever I prepare such videos, I take care, after doing research myself, collecting information from various sources, I put it together so that the student who is seeing my video doesn't have to gather this information after visiting 20 sites or 40 sites, or one doesn't have to waste 5 hours searching in Google every relevant information. I try to put in one piece in this PPT, in this talk. So if this helps you, please like, subscribe and share. Thank you so much.